Vitamix blenders are used in professional kitchens around the world, and they're especially prized for their power. This Professional Series 200 is made in the USA, comes with a 7-year warranty, and has all the great features that Vitamix is known for. For starters, it has a heavy-duty plastic 64-ounce capacity container with a specially fitting and locking lid. This container works in concert with this tamper. Great design and very useful tool to help push down your foods without getting the tamper in the way of the blades. It also has a sturdy, heavy-duty base, so it's not going to slip and slide all around your counter. And inside that base is a commercial-grade motor with 2 peak horsepower output that really gets those blades spinning fast, up to 240 miles per hour. Today, I'm going to show you some of that power in action. Here's something you probably never thought about doing in a blender, is grating cheese. We're going to turn these hard cubes of Parmesan into nice fluffy bits for putting on our pasta. I'm going to adjust my settings, turn this from variable to high. I'll show you the variable a little later on. And I'm going to pour my bowl of cheese directly into my blender, make sure that lid is secure, and flip this switch to on. And look at that, in just a few seconds, we have perfectly grated Parmesan cheese, so light and fluffy. Here's something else I never thought I would do in my blender, is grind grains down into flour. Today I'm using a whole grain brown rice to turn into rice flour, and you will be amazed how quickly this blender can do that. This blender is really wonderful at taking hard ingredients like rice or nuts, for example, and completely pulverizing them into flours or nut butters. Lid on. I'm going to keep my setting at high, and let's see it do its magic. Amazing. In just a few seconds, it took that entire bowl of long grain rice and turned it into a light, powdery flour, perfect for baking or cooking. Incredible. Of course, you'd think about making frozen drinks in a blender, but the Vitamix blender shaves ice like none other. Great for making smoothies, your favorite blended drinks, or in this case, a frozen margarita. Start by adding in some tequila and my favorite margarita mixer, and then a couple cups of ice. Great. Make sure that lid is secure. And for these drinks, I'm going to have my setting on variable speed, and I'm going to start low. When it gets nice and frothy like that, you know it's ready. And look at that, a whole pitcher of frozen margarita. Smooth and refreshing. That was made in just literally a matter of seconds. One of the reasons why professional chefs love their Vitamix blenders is because it takes chunky soups and purees them into rich, velvety textures. You could use any kind of soup, of course, that you want to puree. Today I've got a carrot butternut squash, but this blender makes quick work out of mushroom soup or potato soup. I'm going to start my soup on low, so I've got it on the variable setting. Flip the switch to on. I'm going to gradually turn up the speed as the bottom starts liquefying. The texture of my soup is so velvety, and I didn't have to use a sieve or a food mill. Look at that great texture. And it happened so quickly in the blender. When it comes time to clean up, we're going to put all that Vitamix power to use once again. I've got my dirty blender here, and I'm just going to pour in some warm, soapy water, about halfway up. Put the lid on and turn it on. This is a great trick for cleaning out the blender. Using this technique will remove any food stuck to the blades. I'm now going to rinse this out in my sink, and it's all clean. You've seen just a small sampling of what this powerful blender can do, from grinding grain and hard cheeses to making blended drinks to pureeing soups. The Vitamix Professional Series 200 blender will change the way you think about cooking with a blender.